sun rises over the pink canyons. The posse gathered just outside of town. Judah managed to disregard Rain's impatient foot-tapping for a time, but even he had begun to wonder what was taking their last posse member so long. "This bloodhound of yours takes his time, doesn't he?" Judah suggested.
"I don't ever question his methods."
Jorah winced, looking strangely up to the sky for the third time since they met beyond the fences.
"He yields good results every time. If he wanted a few extra minutes of shut-eye, I'd offer him a few extra more."
The bark of something like the sputtering engine of a vintage speeder bike roared across the sky. A pair of rugged boots clamped down on the sand. "You promised me fresh blood. The trail's scabbed over the dust."
"We weren't expecting the weather to be this cool,"
Jorah explained.
"Can you manage?"
"Indeed I can. We appreciate your assistance, Bloodhound. You don't have my respect, Jedi. Until you do, you call me Lucius Pike." As the posse journeyed further into the wilderness, Arden nudged Judah's shoulder. "It's not personal. Give him time. He'll start hating you less after a while." Understood. The trek into the pink desert slowed by the hour as the trail grew weaker and weaker. The sun by high noon had warmed up to a scorch, and the posse began to forget the taste of water. It was in this hour that the oasis revealed itself to the group. "The goddess Navel," Judah mumbled. "Surely my foe is here waiting for me." The posse arrived to the cool pond and drank of the ambrosia of the Force. The Oracle arose from behind the golden monolith and welcomed the posse. "You seek your dark reflection here?" "We do," Judah replied. "Is he here? Are you in danger?" "The reflections serve the greater balance, as do I. He will not harm me, but he is here." "I've come to face him." "Is he what you seek?" the Oracle asked. Judah thought for a moment. He looked over his shoulder to Rain and the others. "Come on, guys," Rain nudged. "Let's give them more space." Judah looked at the Oracle, considering his response. What was the truth? "I seek to overcome my demons. Finish what I started." "There are no masters on this world, Jedi Ronin." "Maybe not," Judah replied. "But my greatest antagonist has been my past. If all I ever accomplish is putting that horrible day to rest, I'm content." "Then you will require a weapon to accomplish this quest." The Oracle reached out and touched Judah's chest at the heart. Suddenly, a kniving pain shot from his sternum. For a moment, he thought he was about to die, until a blade of silver kyber flowed out from him and fell into his hand. "Wizard," the Bloodhound acknowledged. "Now, Ronin," the Oracle gestured. "Face your master." Standing firmly behind the Oracle was Judah's foe. "You're me," Judah guessed. "If I were to stop searching. Aren't you?" The foe smiled. "I am you, when I have found it." "What do you mean?" Judah pressed. The foe lifted his hand, stretching out each finger menacingly. "Let me show you. Behold the truth, and know." All goes dark. "Ready for another sparring session, Jay? Are you ready to lose? Kid, I lost the day I picked you as a Padawan." "Joke's on you, Master. At the rate you're going, I'll never get knighted." "You set your sword to stun, right?" "Of course I did." "You're sure?" "Master, it was one time." Man, talk about holding a grudge. "Ready?" "Ready." "Master? You killed me. You actually killed me, Jay. Master? You forgot to... Dang, Ferric, you forgot. Master, I'm so sorry." You little bastard, you killed me. Master, I'm sorry. Master! Master! The vision ends. It hurt to watch just as much as it did to experience it firsthand. What enabled Judah's foe even more was the untampered truth of the memory. It happened exactly how he saw it. There was no getting around it. Say it, the foe snarled. Say the words! I killed him, Judah winced. Say it! Say it with no excuse! I killed him. I did it, and with no excuse! Outstanding. The foe laughed, charging at Judah with everything he had. Judah wasn't ready, but he planted his feet regardless. It was an imperfect stance, matched with an imperfect grip, and his foe was already swinging. It was too late. The enemy was upon him, and it didn't matter how distracted he was, how distraught he was, how unprepared he was. All was on the line, and Judah had to do something, anything, because one more third of a second and the enemy's red blade was going to cleave into his flesh. The foe slid to the ground, his corpse absorbing into the sand. Judah was frozen. Did he win?
You have fought gallantly, Judah Kimono.
The Oracle congratulated. Rain let out a burst of pressurized air from his tight lungs. It seemed the air was breathable once more. Judah let the sword fall from his hand. He felt a smile form on his face.
You will now be granted safe passage to your ship lingering in the atmosphere.
How did you... Jane choked. How does she know about our ship? Growing from the sand where Judah's foe had fallen, a large white pod presented itself to the posse, and a gateway inside offered salvation from the goddess. Judah and Rain entered. You guys coming? Rain invited. Arden held back a laugh. Don't mind if I do. She climbed inside. There's room for 2 more, gentlemen, Judah offered. Lucius Pike looked at the pod, then to Jorah. What do you think?
I think me and the goddess have gotten along just fine. We're both loners. You're a Mando. Your kind ain't supposed to be stuck in one place.
Lucius gave it one more thought before committing. He entered the pod, and the gate shut. With a wave of his hat, Jorah watched the pod lift up to the sky and leave the atmosphere.
Do you wish to wade into the waters, Jorah Southstone?
Ha! Not on your life. Been there, done that. Be seeing ya, Deaxis Mun.
Yes. Be seeing you, Sheriff.